Hi, this is Bethany Clint, and today I'll be sharing with you my grant report findings and recommendations based on the report. So, the purpose of this project is to develop a comprehensive and collaborative news literacy toolkit to aid librarians and library staff in meeting the news literacy needs of a variety of patrons. This needs assessment consisted of surveys, which were completed by a total of 30 respondents, holding a wide range of positions within the library system. So that includes directors, reference librarians, teen service librarians, as well as other managers and frontline staff in a variety of library departments. Questions covered topics related to preference of literacy materials, relevance of materials, and identifying both staff and patron need for services related to the news literacy toolkit. As you can see here, very few staff members felt that their library was well prepared to provide news literacy support to patrons, so the staff confidence in this area is fairly low. Respondents identified multiple areas of staff who could benefit from the toolkit, but especially reference librarians, followed by frontline staff. Respondents also identified a wide range of patrons in need of news literacy support as described in this toolkit, including patrons with learning disabilities, recent immigrants, adult language learners, and parents, but students were the most commonly identified patron group in need of the toolkit. I did note in my report that further needs assessment may be helpful to determine what specific age ranges are most in need. This would be helpful because it would help libraries offer age-specific or age-appropriate trainings. For example, student could mean anyone in the K through 12 system or even college students. So being more specific within the assessment could allow us to be more specific in the services offered. Respondents indicated interest in a wide range of tools, including online resources, fact-checking tools, credibility rubrics, interactive online lessons, educational videos, workshop lesson plans, worksheets, and social media to market literacy. Respondents rated each resource as highly helpful, moderately helpful, slightly helpful, or not helpful at all. Respondents seem to be least interested in educational videos, as you can see here. And lesson plans were most commonly rated as highly helpful, followed by handouts and worksheets. So as for recommendations, number one, implementation of news literacy toolkit training for all staff whenever possible. As mentioned previously, many staff members do not have confidence in their library's ability to meet the needs of the patrons in this area. So very few indicated a high level of confidence, while many indicated that their library was not very well equipped or only somewhat well equipped. And this indicates a very high need for the toolkit among all staff. However, if training an entire staff is not feasible, I recommend at a minimum training the staff members who were indicated by the staff themselves as being most likely to need and use the literacy kit. And again, the most frequently mentioned area of staff were reference librarians, followed by frontline staff. So at the very least, I recommend provide training to reference librarians. Lastly, funding for lesson plans. So staff indicated interest in a wide variety of news literacy resources, but the most desirable news literacy resource was lesson plans for interactive workshops, followed by handouts. So my final recommendation is to provide funding for those lesson plans and the toolkit as a whole. And this concludes my grant report on the news literacy toolkit. Thank you so much.